Superman vs. Iron Man, the ultimate showdown. Hey there, superhero fans. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the most debated topics in the comic book universe. Today, we're tackling a big one. If Superman and Iron Man went head to head, who would come out on top? It's the ultimate battle between alien might and technological genius. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's jump right into this epic showdown. Alright, picture this. The Man of Steel versus the Armored Avenger. Two legendary heroes from two iconic universes. It's a clash that's fueled countless debates among fans, and today, we're going to break it all down. We'll explore their origins, powers, tactical advantages, and even imagine how different battle scenarios might play out. By the end of this video, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of both heroes, and maybe, just maybe, we'll settle this debate once and for all. Or, spark even more discussion. Let's get started. Superman. So, let's kick things off with the OG superhero himself, Superman. Born Kal-El on the doomed planet Krypton, his parents sent him to Earth as an infant to save him from Krypton's destruction. He's found and adopted by Jonathan and Martha Kent in the humble town of Smallville, Kansas. Growing up as Clark Kent, he discovers his extraordinary powers under Earth's yellow sun. Imagine being a kid and realizing you can lift tractors with one hand. His adoptive parents instill strong moral values in him, teaching him to use his powers responsibly. Fast forward, and Clark moves to Metropolis, becomes a reporter for the Daily Planet, and dons the iconic red cape to protect humanity as Superman. Iron Man. Now, let's talk about Tony Stark, better known as Iron Man. Tony is a genius inventor and the CEO of Stark Industries, a company originally known for manufacturing weapons. Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, Tony's life is a mix of high-tech innovation and lavish parties. Everything changes when he's captured by terrorists and mortally wounded by shrapnel. With a car battery attached to his heart to keep him alive, he builds a miniaturized arc reactor and the first Iron Man suit to escape. This traumatic experience leads him to reevaluate his life choices, shifting from weapons manufacturing to becoming a self-made superhero, using his intellect and resources to fight for justice. Superman's powers. Now, let's dive into what these guys bring to the table. Superman's powers are practically the definition of overpowered super strength. He's lifted everything from cars to entire continents. Seriously, the guy bench presses planets. Flight. No need for traffic when you can fly at hypersonic speeds. Super speed. He's been known to race the Flash. Talk about fast footwork, invulnerability, bullets, missiles, nuclear explosions, barely a scratch, heat vision, lasers from his eyes that can melt steel beams, X-ray vision and super hearing. There's no hiding from this guy. Super breath. He can freeze objects or create hurricane-force winds just by exhaling. But even Supes has his Achilles heel. Kryptonite, the radioactive remnants of his home planet, can weaken or even kill him. And let's not forget magic, it's one of the few things he's vulnerable to. Iron Man's powers. Switching gears to Iron Man, he may not have innate superpowers, but his suit sure packs a punch. Advanced armor suits. Tony has an arsenal of suits, each designed for different scenarios, from deep-sea diving to space travel. Repulsor rays. Energy blasts from his palms that can pulverize enemies. Missiles and lasers. For when repulsors just aren't enough. Flight capability. Jet boots and stabilizers allow him to maneuver at high speeds. AI assistance. His AI companions like Jarvis and Friday help with targeting, diagnostics, and strategy on the fly. Technological adaptability. Tony's always upgrading. Got a new threat? There's a suit for that. However, Tony is, at the end of the day, human. Without his suit, he's vulnerable to all the things any regular person is. Plus, his suits can run out of power or be hacked, and he's been known to struggle with personal demons, which can affect his performance. Strengths comparison. So, how do they measure up? Superman's strengths are his raw, unadulterated power and near invincibility. He's a beacon of hope with the muscle to back it up. Iron Man's strengths lie in his brilliant mind and technological prowess. He's the epitome of human ingenuity, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. In terms of sheer power, Superman takes the cake. But in adaptability and strategy, Iron Man is a formidable opponent. Intelligence and strategy. Tony Stark's genius-level intellect isn't just for show. He's a master strategist, able to think on his feet and invent solutions under pressure. Superman, while smart and experienced, relies more on his physical abilities but isn't to be underestimated in the brains department. He's a seasoned hero who's faced countless foes and knows how to adapt. Iron Man's resources. Iron Man has virtually unlimited resources thanks to Stark Industries. Need a new suit? Done. Need a satellite? No problem. Superman's resources are more internal. His Kryptonian biology gives him all the power he needs, but he doesn't have the same access to external tech or gadgets. Scenario 1. Spontaneous encounter. Let's set the scene. Superman and Iron Man stumble upon each other due to a misunderstanding. Maybe Superman mistakes Stark's tech for a threat, or Iron Man misreads Superman's actions as hostile. In this spontaneous clash, Iron Man is likely in his standard suit. Superman might hold back initially, as he usually doesn't go full force unless necessary. Iron Man would quickly realize he's outmatched in strength and might try to outmaneuver Superman using flight and ranged attacks. But can his armor withstand Superman's heat vision or super strength punches? Probably not for long. Scenario 2. Planned confrontation. Now, if Tony knows he's going up against the Man of Steel, you can bet he's coming prepared. He could develop a suit with kryptonite radiation. If he somehow gets his hands on kryptonite or replicates its radiation, he could weaken Superman. Red Sun energy weapons. Create devices that simulate the red sun rays of Krypton, stripping Superman of his powers temporarily. Magical enhancements. Team up with someone like Doctor Strange to imbue his tech with magic, exploiting Superman's vulnerability. EMP and hacking attempts. Try to disrupt Superman's senses or abilities with tech, though this is less likely to be effective. In this scenario, the fight is much more even. Superman would need to think strategically to counter Tony's tactics. Scenario 3. Team support. Now, let's spice things up with some backup. Superman's allies. Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, all heavy hitters in their own right. Batman might even have contingency plans to neutralize Iron Man's tech. Iron Man's allies, the Avengers assemble. With heroes like Thor, Hulk, and Captain Marvel, the scales could tip. Plus, Tony could coordinate a multifaceted attack using everyone's strengths. This turns the duel into a full-scale superhero war. Alliances, strategies, and combined powers would make the outcome even more unpredictable. Past encounters and crossovers. So, have these two ever actually faced off? In official canon, not directly. But there have been a few crossover events between DC and Marvel. Marvel vs. DC, 1996. A limited series where characters from both universes faced off. While Superman fought Hulk and others, Iron Man didn't directly battle Superman. Amalgam Comics. A collaboration that merged characters, though we didn't get a Superman-Iron Man hybrid, unfortunately. Fans have filled the gap with tons of fan fiction, art, and animated battles on YouTube. These creations often explore various outcomes, with some giving Iron Man the edge through ingenuity and others showcasing Superman's overwhelming power. Fan perspectives. I took to the internet to see what you all are saying about this matchup. Here's what I found. Team Superman. Many argue that Superman's powers are just too much for Iron Man to handle. Comments like, Superman can move planets and survive supernovas. How's Iron Man supposed to compete with that? Are common. Team Iron Man. Others believe in Tony's ability to outsmart his opponents. Never underestimate a prepared Tony Stark. He could synthesize kryptonite or build a suit specifically designed to counter Superman's abilities. Some fans even suggest that Tony's experience fighting gods and aliens, like Thanos, gives him an edge in facing someone like Superman. It's clear that fans are passionate on both sides, and honestly, that's what makes these debates so much fun. Theoretical outcome. Time to put it all together. So who would win? If quick and unexpected, Superman likely takes the win due to his superior strength and speed. If Tony is prepared, the fight becomes much more balanced. With the right gear, Iron Man could potentially exploit Superman's weaknesses. With teams involved, all bets are off. The dynamics get too complex to predict definitively. At the end of the day, it might come down to the writer's choice or the needs of the story. Both characters are heroes at heart, so perhaps they'd find common ground before total annihilation ensues. But hey, where's the fun in a definitive answer, right? The debate is half the excitement. So there you have it. A breakdown of how a battle between Superman and Iron Man might go down. It's a tough call, and honestly, arguments can be made for both sides. What's clear is that both heroes bring something unique to the table, and their clash would be something we'd all love to witness, whether on the big screen or in the pages of a comic book. But enough from me. I want to hear from you. Who do you think would win this epic showdown? Do you have a different angle on how it would play out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more superhero content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, stay super and tech savvy. Shout out to all the amazing artists and creators whose work was featured in this video. Be sure to check out their portfolios and support their incredible talent. And of course, a massive thank you to all of you for watching and supporting the channel. You guys are the real heroes. Catch you in the next video.